Welcome to episode 679 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Bruno. Apartment Hacker. It is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So let's talk about deep learning a little bit this evening, and by way of example or a story. And it was interesting. I was having a discussion with somebody in our office. Actually, it was Mr. Radow, Norman Radow, the owner of Radco companies, the Radco companies, and we were talking about how our deep learning, machine learning, AI is giving us some transparency into our leasing efforts. So on a daily basis, we get some feedback from prospects as harvested from the AI. So it comes in the way of a nightly feedback email, right? So I can see what every prospect that responds to a simple "Hey, how did it go?" question, I can read about, I can glean insights rather into the performance of our sales team. And it's interesting to me in the sense that we have properties today that have, let's say, they've gone off the rails, so to speak. And how occupancy and declining revenue is a tell for the property having gone off the rails. But it's a lagging indicator for why a property has gone off the rails, right? You see an occupancy decline, it might go from 96 to a 95.5 to a 95 to a 94.5, and so there's a trend there. And if you're paying attention on a regular basis, you can see that trend happening. The interesting thing about deep learning in this byproduct of AI is that you can see it real time in the way of the prospect feedback, right? So if you see that a property's sales team is not responding to the prospect or giving the prospect a top-notch level of experience or service, the prospect's going to give you that feedback real time. And to the extent that you take advantage of that feedback and you make real-time operational changes, you can use that as a leading indicator to head off the reduction in occupancy or the reduction in revenue, or even some of the expense side of things that you can glean from other feedback. So it's an interesting byproduct of the implementation of deep learning that we are experimenting with on the leasing side of our business, and it's something that I think many of you in the multifamily space should pay attention to for the balance of this year and in the out years. Because it gives you what I believe to be the best leading indicator to impacting your business in a very positive way if you use the information and you act upon it. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.